Tell me something that white people aren't ready to hear.
Let me tell you something a lot of don't want to hear. This is the United States, but we not united because motherfuckers always want to separate shit. No matter what your color is, we all family, motherfucker.
Pretty sure I already did a video on this person, but here we go again.
Talk about illegal immigrants because our country is literally full of them. And I'm talking specifically about the whiteys, the Caucasians, the white people in America.
Note the lack of surprise.
Of course.
They literally are here illegally. Their ancestors are criminals that came here illegally.
Were the indigenous people of America just terrible at defending themselves from the conquering colonizers? Oh no.
And I don't know, maybe in the future we can do like a mass deportation, like all these white Americans they can go be refugees in Europe or something. Or like we can like have like a spot in America where like the refugees can go, and obviously we'll provide them with care and stuff.
Why? Why would you do that? We're just white people. It's not like we're human or anything.
But it's important that they do it the right way. Just because their ancestors didn't doesn't mean they should get the benefits of that. And I think that they should they should be deported until they can like work their way back and get a citizenship the right way. Like the way I did it. I did all the paperwork. They should also have to. Because again, we don't need more criminals in this country. It's already full of them.
I'm sure that I don't need to state the obvious that this person is just full of reckless, irresponsible hatred. So let's address this in a more boring and pragmatic way. White people make up most of the population in the US. Without white people, without any white people at all, the whole of the US would just cease to function. Why don't these people just openly say that they hate all white people? As I've said many times before, it's not them being racist because they can't be racist. I mean, you can't really say that about white people and remain virtuous at the same time.
I'm pretty sure that none of my white friends really like me anymore.
Well, I'm sure the problem isn't you.
Or want to hang out with me anymore. Maybe they do like me, but they just don't want to hang out with me anymore, mostly because I'm always talking about racism.
Social justice.
I stand corrected.
I'm always going to be that one person that is going to bring up that subject. And I know nobody wants to talk about it other than me.
Not a great plan.
So, as is usually the case, there's a supply and demand issue, right? A demand for racism, but just not enough to go around. And it's probably why your white friends are keeping their distance.
And like a handful of other people. And I don't bring it up because it's a fun topic, because it's really not. Like, I don't want to be talking about it. I don't want to be experiencing it.
As I've said in many videos many times before, I wonder what you define as racism. Is it loud, proud, overt racism? Or is it something pathetic like microaggressions?
I want to be, witnessing it happen in front of me. It sucks.
Couldn't help but notice that was an elongated pause right there.
It happened.
Like you were trying to think of an example.
It's a horrible. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a fucking buzzkill.
Yeah. You know what, woman? You wear me out.
You have agency. You can act upon your own volition. So you're kind of choosing to be a buzzkill.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to be the fucking PC police.
Shut up, silly woman.
And yet you are. No one's forcing you to talk about anything. Because the country you live in, presumably America, is just not a racist country. It just isn't.
It's like they think that I don't know how insufferable I am.
Oh, would you shut the up, woman?
I'm in here. I am in here 24/7.
And the video just ends there. If you have any white friends and they're sick and tired of you talking about racism all the time, then I would suspect that someone like you would probably put it down to a bullshit concept like white fragility. When in actual fact, it's very much more likely that they can't relate to what you're saying because, like I said, America's not a racist country. Does racism exist? Yeah. Is it a widespread societal pandemic? No. So please, for fuck's sake, get a fucking hobby.